Across the lower planes, the cosmos is defined by a singular, brutal collision. This is the Blood War, a conflict where the infinite expanse of the abyss attempts to overflow into the structured realm of the Nine Hells. This chart highlights the tactical divide. On one side is the unorganized mob of demons, creatures of pure, destructive instinct. Opposing them are the disciplined phalanxes of the Hells, where every spear-wielding soldier operates as a single strategic unit. Devils are inherently evil and self-serving, yet the sheer scale of the demonic threat forces them into a culture of unwavering discipline. They take a grim pride in this service. To a devil, the rest of the multiverse is alive because their legions hold the line. This necessity transforms the Nine Hells into a hyper-militarized front line. While the abyss is an endless void of chaos, the devils argue their rigid law is the only thing preventing that flood from sweeping across every world in existence. When corrupted mortal souls arrive here, they are stripped of memory and identity to become Lemuries. These mindless, fleshy beings constitute the very bottom of the infernal army, serving as expendable fodder for the front lines. This hierarchy provides a path for advancement. By harvesting souls and demonstrating merit, a devil climbs from Lemuries into the specialized ranks. But with rank comes risk. While a lowly Lemury reforms after death, high-ranking devils face total annihilation if destroyed. This system functions as a lethal filter. It is designed to ensure only the most cunning and efficient survivors reach the pinnacle of the chain. The descent begins in Avernus, the war-torn staging ground for the Blood War. These battle banners represent a layer defined by unending warfare, currently commanded by the fallen angel Zariel, while her predecessor, Bel, schemes to retake his position. Below the front lines lies Dis. Here, the paranoid Archduke Dispater manages the manufacturing for the war machine, hoarding weapons within an iron tower while delegating the daily governance to his advisors. This diagram illustrates the economy of Manauros, the third layer. Mortal souls are compressed into soul coins, a literal currency that provides the energy to fuel infernal war machines or the capital to seal dark bargains. The fourth layer, Phlegethos, is an anomaly of shared power. Fiorna and Belial rule together, balancing Fiorna's passionate leadership with Belial's calculated, steady experience. These upper layers function as the engine of Hell, a centralized system that manages the borders, produces the weapons, and mints the currency required to sustain the state. In the fifth layer, Stygia, the rule is telepathic. Archduke Levistus governs his domain while permanently entombed in a block of ice, a physical prison imposed by Asmodeus as a reminder of past treachery. The sixth layer, Malbolge, is the domain of Asmodeus's daughter, Glacia. She manages the criminal underground of the Hells and operates as the final authority on legal loopholes within infernal contracts. In Maladomini, the former angel Beelzebul suffers a different fate. Once a being of perfection, he was twisted into a repulsive slug-like creature as a mark of his reputation as the Lord of Lies. In the eighth layer, Cania, Mephistopheles holds peerless command over arcane magic. He is the second most powerful devil in existence and lives in a state of constant, open plotting against the throne. As the depth increases, the rulers become more powerful, but they also become more constrained, bound by their own paranoia and the specific punishments of their past failures. At the deepest point of the Hells is Nessus. This unmappable gorge houses a citadel large enough to contain millions of elite devils, all guarding the final descent. This is the seat of Asmodeus, the Lord of the Ninth. He is an ancient entity who wields the ruby rod, an artifact that ensures the binding submission of every devil in the hierarchy. Despite the immense strength of the archdukes above him, Asmodeus remains the unchallenged architect of the entire infernal system. If the Nine Hells are built on strict law, it raises a question. Why does Asmodeus allow his top generals to constantly plot and betray one another? This chart reveals the mechanism of control. By forcing the archdukes to constantly compete, Asmodeus ensures their focus remains horizontal. This internal warfare means no faction can ever amass power to challenge the throne. Anyone gaining ground is instantly targeted. The result is a self-regulating engine of tyranny. The infighting isn't a flaw in the system, it's the lubricant keeping the machine running. In the Nine Hells, the monsters are merely the baseline. The true lethality lies in the political arena, a machine where every single betrayal and every sudden promotion is just another gear turning in Asmodeus's primary design.